We begin with this breaking news near Cypress, and 3 teenagers hurt after they ran a red light on FM 529 and Greenhouse Road. ABC 13's TJ Parker just arrived there and he's got the latest. TJ?
Well, good morning. Yes, they've since cleared that intersection, have moved all of the cars here, those 3 cars, to this scene. You can see the silver car here that is involved. This is the car where sheriff deputies say 3 teens who were inside this car ran a red light on FM 529 and they T-boned a car. That's when they say the 15-year-old driver was actually taken to an area hospital in critical condition, the driver of this silver car, and then 2 of the other teens inside were taken to a hospital, but they are said to be stable. The investigation continues out here as they look at the damage on these cars. In Northwest Harris County, I'm TJ Parker, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
I'm Charlie Ed City in Fort Bend County, where an overnight crash claimed the life of an innocent driver, and investigators say the other driver involved was going the wrong way. This crash happened in the southbound lanes of the Grand Parkway near West Belfort, and it was a deputy who actually spotted the wrong way driver who was in a pickup truck and was driving on the Grand Parkway near the Southwest Freeway. So that's several miles south of where we are right now, and we're pretty close to where this crash happened. Now, that deputy then radioed in for help, and an attempt was made to stop that truck using some spike sticks near Mason Road, but that did not work. As more deputies worked to try and shut down a portion of the Grand Parkway and try again to stop this driver near Bel Air Boulevard, that is when this crash happened. Now, it was an extremely bad crash. The white car was headed southbound and the truck was headed northbound in the wrong direction when they collided head on. The driver of the white car died on the scene, and the driver of the truck actually survived and was life flighted in critical condition to the hospital. Listen to a Precinct 4 sergeant talk about just how bad this crash was.
Crash is extremely violent. You got one vehicle traveling south, probably abiding by the traffic laws. The speed limit in this area is 60, and you have one traveling at 90 miles per hour. Add those 2 together and you have a very violent crash.
And right now it is under investigation as to whether the wrong way driver was intoxicated. In Fort Bend County, Charlie Ed City, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
I'm Jeff Ealing at HISD District Headquarters, where some people who attend HISD schools are now under self-isolation because of coronavirus concerns. Either they came into contact with someone who recently returned from a CDC travel warning country list, or they were themselves returning. There are no confirmed coronavirus cases at HISD. However, the district is going to deep clean the schools attended by people who are currently under self-isolation. HISD says that includes fogging all the rooms with recommended disinfectant and cleaning air ducts. And now is the time to tell your kids about how to stay safe. Don't share phones, and teach your younger kids social distancing skills.
For small children, again, you've got to have a lot of, parental and teacher direction for them as well. They will, try to share food and juice boxes, so you have to watch them even more closely to make sure they're not sharing, make sure they're not hugging and kissing, because smaller kids, they love to hug.
HISD will also clean and disinfect all schools within the district, paying special attention to things like door handles and desks and other frequently touched objects. Buses also being sanitized, but again, it bears repeating, no confirmed coronavirus cases within HISD. Reporting live, Jeff Ealing, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Police are trying to figure out who a woman is after her body was found in Lake Houston last night. A property owner driving on her golf cart found that body floating in the water off Lakeside Terrace. Detectives tell us the woman was wearing a bathing suit. The medical examiner is trying to figure out who she is and how she died. In Southwest Houston, firefighters pulled a woman out of an apartment that caught fire about 4:30 this morning. Fire trucks are still in that area near Richmond and Jarvis this morning. Firefighters had a hard time getting into the apartment, they say, because it was so full of stuff. The woman is in the hospital being treated for smoke inhalation. They don't know how that fire got started. And now to that first for Rodeo Houston. Tonight, a Korean pop group, NCT 127, will become the first K-pop group ever to hit the Rodeo Houston stage. The group debuted last year, and they've been gaining in popularity ever since. In fact, they were the first K-pop group to perform at Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Well, thousands of people were in Toyota Center last night to see singer Post Malone bring his runway tour to Houston. You can can hear fans singing along to Runaway last night. And he recently had his hit to #1 of the Billboard charts for the 5th non-consecutive week. Before the show, he went into a Pluckers to get wings. And fans posted pictures of him on their social media. We have them at ABC13.com. All right, here's Colin checking your forecast.
Yeah, a little bit of patchy fog out there this morning. Tom, dense fog advisory continues through 10 a.m. for most of our counties, mainly along and west of I-45 and Galveston, coastal Galveston County and Brazoria. 60s right now, mid-60s, 65 Houston, 66 at Bush Airport. The good news is we're going to see some breaks of sun this afternoon. I really think we will. You could see future track showing a few breaks of sun, a few breaks of clouds, and some isolated showers popping up. Nothing major, nothing to worry about. All in all, I brought temperatures to 79. Some spots will hit 80, especially along and west and south and west of I-10. All right, 30% rain chance by 3 o'clock. May see a rumble of thunder isolated out there if we get breaks of sun. That fuels a little instability, and we have enough humidity. Brief rumble of thunder. Because of no wind shear, storms pop up. They'll rain themselves right out. So pretty cool stuff to see that, and they'd last only maybe 30, 45 minutes maximum because there's not quite enough humidity in the atmosphere over us, even if we get breaks of sun. Something your weather app can't tell you. Isn't that cool? All right, so convection is what we call it. Heat-driven convection if we do get breaks of sun this afternoon. 30% chance, maybe an isolated rumble of thunder. Tomorrow, 82, 84 Thursday, 83 Friday. Because that ridge of high pressure sits over us and the short waves, the little storm disturbances miss us to the north, we will not see much in the way of a cold front or temperature fluctuations. We stay in the 70s and 80s all through the next 10 days. Catherine?
And Colin, as we move throughout our day, wanted to give you a traffic forecast similar to what we forecast for you and weather. As you head throughout the morning, as Colin has been mentioning, still could be dealing with that fog for your morning drive-in. Of course, rodeo ongoing, so you've got rodeo traffic there in the south side, so near NRG. If you're traveling in that location or maybe going up to the medical center for an appointment, you could encounter some extra traffic due to the rodeo. Also, with spring break in effect for a lot of school districts out there, we're expecting a slightly lighter rush hour afternoon commute. Certainly something to enjoy if you are out and about this afternoon. Tom?
All right, Catherine, thank you. And that's all the time we have for the news this morning. We'll update you all day long at ABC13.com.